All right, the third walk-off hit for Tony Kemp in his 8-year career. We heard it last night. We saw it last night. Tony, did you know that you made noises like that?
I actually listened to that right there. I need to, I wish I could take that back right there. But, yeah, just happy we got the win.
No, you don't need to take that back because you won the game for your team. And we were talking off camera a little bit about how you felt you needed to have a bit of redemption. Tell us more about that. The walk-off win on Tuesday, but you didn't feel so good after the game on Monday. Why?
Yeah, I feel like I take a lot of pride in my defense and, just made an error that I felt like cost the team the win right there. And obviously I know it's you win as a team, you lose as a team, but just an error that I don't usually make, and lost some sleep over it. Didn't really sit well in my stomach. So, felt good to get some redemption yesterday with that win.
Yeah, and you made the final out in the 10th inning, but you know what? You absolutely made up for it in Tuesday's game. As I mentioned, it was the third walk-off hit of your career. You've been in Oakland now for 4 seasons, and I really think of you and the Oakland A's synonymously. What's it been like for you as you guys get going in this 2023 year?
Yeah, we're a young team, and this being my 4th season here, I've learned to really love this place. There's just something about it. There's something about the fans, the stadium, just the atmosphere that you end up loving. But I feel like this team has some time to gel. Obviously we're going on our first road trip today, so we'll be able to build some team camaraderie on the plane and in the hotel rooms and things like that. So it's just a young team full of energy. I feel like there's a lot of potential 1 through 9th the lineup, especially guys on the bench, and I think there's a lot of promise and potential with this team.
And I think if you would know certainly more than I, Tony, but I think resilience has been the theme of the couple of wins that you guys have had so far this year. Am I fair in saying that?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing about what an Oakland A is. Just never give up, always have that grit, grind out at bats, always be a tough out, and especially those late inning comebacks, and especially putting together our best at bats, especially in a bullpen with the Guardians. They have a really good bullpen, so especially to do what we did in those 7 through 9 innings has been special. So hopefully we can continue that.
And I know that your manager, Mark Kotsay, says that when he took over, he is really trying to build an identity for this club, the own type of culture that the Oakland A's have. You're a veteran on this team. How do you help solicit that culture and finding your own identity within each other?
Yeah, I think one word that has been standing out with a lot of our teammates has just been a brotherhood, and we want to lean on each other. I said a couple things at the beginning of the year talking about we're going to spend more time with these guys around the clubhouse than we are with our family. So we really just want to build a culture of brotherhood, and just know no matter what happens out there, we have each other's backs. And I feel like the biggest thing is just believing each other, having that confidence to go out there, play, and can't forget to have fun as well.
Yeah, that's important. Do you have to remind yourself sometimes to do that?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes you get caught up that, you're playing baseball for an occupation, and sometimes you lose that side of fun. But I feel like once you have little kids run the bases or come up and ask you for your autograph, you're kind of reminded of why you're doing it, and you kind of take the job out of it, and you go out there and just smile, have fun, and, whatever happens, happens, because you just should be blessed that you'll be able to play baseball for a living.
What does Tony Kemp today tell Tony Kemp the day that he made his major league debut?
Keep smiling, kid. I just, you look back on the time that I've had in the big leagues, just so blessed and fortunate to be able to just come out here and do what I love day in and day out. So just keep believing in yourself. Never lose that confidence in yourself.
Yeah, bet on yourself. You'll never go wrong. I want to talk to you about your off-the-field endeavors. You had made a statement, an announcement really on opening day that you were going to have a commitment to support HCP Cure Blindness. And this could be something very lucrative for this organization because you are way too patient at the plate, really, really patient at the plate, which gets you a lot of walks. And you have committed to donating $100 for each walk to this foundation. Why is this important to you?
Well, my wife has always struggled with her eyesight, and she tried to get LASIK a couple years ago, and they said that her eyesight was already too bad, and they didn't want to worsen it with the surgery, so she wasn't able to get her LASIK surgery that we wanted to get. So there's been plenty of nights where she's had her glasses on the nightstand and she's knocked her glasses off and she wakes up and she can't see and she's putting her contacts in. And I feel like I just was sitting around the off season and was thinking about people who, sometimes we take advantage of having good eyesight and just waking up and being able to see. So just doing some research and saw the Himalayan Cataract Project and just wanted to do some good with it. And, just $25 can complete a full surgery. So to be able to just commit to this project is everything. I feel like, we have a short time in this platform that we have in the big leagues that you got to use it. So to be able to contribute $100 for each walk this season, it means a lot to me.
And you have led the Oakland Athletics in walks over the course of the last 3 years. You can certainly help Tony and his cause by going to cureblindness.org/Tony, because 70 million people globally suffer from blindness because of cataracts or corneal blindness. Tony, we appreciate it. My best of luck to you and your wife as you continue to work through this philanthropy, and best of luck this season. Thanks for taking the time.
Hey, appreciate you having me.